I'm Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahweh Shah, Barak Yahweh Brakatha, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching in truth and in sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, Never Enough. My source, Natural News, article entitled, Do Whites Also Deserve Reparations? Published May 21st, 2023. And it reads, in the U.S., calls for reparations are once again heating up. Now, reparation means to restore, to amend, to recompense, okay? A Duke University professor recently called for $14 trillion in reparations for the descendants of American slavery, roughly $350,000 per recipient. Now, we all know that America enslaved so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans, okay? These are modern terms for Israelites. Now, the question is, do whites also deserve reparations? No, right? You so-called white people whose lineage goes back to Esau, y'all are Edomites, right? And at this time frame, y'all are ruling. So how in the world do you deserve reparations in your kingdom? This shows the unfairness of your so-called aristocrats, beginning with the Rothschilds, trickling down to the other 12 Edomite families, okay? The unfairness, because all Edomites should be thriving within their blessing. It's the blessing of Esau going into a physical kingdom set up on earth. Again, do whites also deserve reparations? No, because we are in their kingdom. And by default, they are ruling, right? So, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Malachi 1:4 classify the Edomites as the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, where and who is he? So it would come to, at the allotted time, Esau would have a physical kingdom on earth. So if you have a kingdom on earth, why do some of your people need reparations? And the answer to that question is no. This is going to the blessing of Esau. Genesis 27:39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, your dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. 40. And by your sword shall you live, and shall serve your brother. And it shall come to pass, when you shall have the dominion, that you shall break his yoke from off your neck. So Esau has a physical kingdom going back to the blessing he received from Isaac. Okay, so do whites also deserve reparations? No, because they had their chance to rule, right? Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. This is going into Esau's rulership, right? Folly is set in great dignity, all right? Hence this time frame right now. And the rich sit in low place. That low place, meaning what? We are enslaved because of Esau's rulership. Verse 7, I have seen servants on horses. Horses. is a representation of power, hence a rulership. Servants, because according to our blessing, right, Esau supposed to be our servants as well as these other nations, right? And princes walking as servants on the earth and in Esau's rulership. Princes, Yashar Allah, are held in captivity. Yashar Allah, meaning he is the prince of the Most High or power, right? So again, do whites also deserve reparations? No, because they have had their time to rule, and we are in the end of Esau's rulership. Second Corinthians 4:4, in whom the God of this world, Esau is classified as the God of this world, going into his rulership, has blinded the minds of them which believe not. All right, going into the non-elect of Israel, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto him, right? So again, Edomites do not need reparations because they have a physical kingdom. Let's go into Luke 16. Now, this parable going into the rich man is a representation for the nobility of Edom or their aristocrats, right? Referring to the international bankers. Lazarus is a representation for the nation of Israel. Now, this is going into Esau's blessing and Jacob's blessing. Luke 16:24, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Now, this is a representation of how the Edomites will catch hell in the kingdom of heaven, the same way the Israelites caught hell in their kingdom. That's the reason why they are so-called saying that the descendants, let me word it right, 14 trillion in reparations for the descendants of American slavery. That's how much hell we caught. And this also shows that Esau, beginning with the elite, or referring to the elite, are through with the dollar, right? The dollar has no value. That's another reason why they want to give so-called Negroes, okay, so-called Hispanics and so-called Native Americans reparations, because they are done with the dollar. It has no value. But back into the topic. Verse 25, but Abraham said, Son, remember that you in your lifetime, in your kingdom, Esau, received your good things. Why? Because you had a kingdom, you had a rulership, and you ruled in wickedness. And likewise, Lazarus, evil things. Why? Meaning, we caught hell in Esau's kingdom, but now he is comfort and you are tormented. Do you see how now everything is right side up, right? Esau catching hell in our kingdom. And that's the point. So the answer to the question, do whites deserve reparations? Man, hell no. Lord, will you edify? Shalom.